All right, lock in. It's time to learn about fat loss. How are you gonna lose the weight? Okay, I got my notes over here, so don't fucking freak out that I'm peeking. All right, I'm not a goddamn photographer. All right, gotta look. Fat loss. Number one, fat loss will come from a caloric deficit. That is the number one, the only way that you are going to lose weight. That's physics. It's the way she goes. That's life. All right. Calories in versus calories out. All right. Calories in are higher than calories out. You're going to gain weight. All right. Calories in are lower than calories out. You're going to lose weight. Okay. Obviously, there's going to be some hormonal things going on, some other appetite related issues, but the actual matter of fact is that calories in versus calories out is the way to go if we're trying to lose weight. All right. How do we get there? How do we get to a negative calorie balance? So a calorie deficit. All right. Two different ways. Way number one, eating less food. Whoa, I know. But it is true that if all you did was change nothing about your life except for you decided that you're going to eat 200 to 300 to 500 less calories a day, guess what? You're going to lose weight. No doubt about it. All right. Way number two, you can increase the amount that you are getting out, right? So how many calories are leaving the system, which would be what? Exercise, just walking, daily tasks, thermic effect of food, whole bunch of other things that go into that you don't really need to worry about, but would be interesting to learn for some of you, I assume. If you want to learn more, follow me. All right, I got you. But, okay, eat less or exercise more or burn more calories. All right, that can be lifting, playing a sport, doing steps. All right, cardio. Fuck that. All right. All those exercisey things will cause you to lose weight, lose fat, hopefully, right? Not guaranteed. That's the ticker. All right. We do not want to be losing muscle. We want to be losing fat. All right. That's how it works. Another part about fat loss, a little bit deeper. Okay. Give me a second. How much less should I be eating? How much less? You said you got to eat less. How much less? How do I know how much less I'm eating? Great question. I would say, because some coaches, some people will tell you that we're aiming to lose 1 pound a week. All right, 1 pound a week, no matter what size you are. I think that's fucking stupid, right? Because if 250 lb big dog drops 1 pound a week, that's way different than 115 Sarah down the street losing 1 pound. All right, it's gonna be a lot easier for big man to lose that pound than Sarah. Okay. So the way I like to think about it is how much should I be trying to lose per week? I like to do 0.5 to 1.5% of your total body weight. Okay. So let's just do 1%, right? Numbers are going to be easy here. 250 big dog. Your goal per week, if we're losing 1% per week, is to lose 2.5 pounds for the first week. All right. And then guess what? Percentages work. It's going to get a little bit lower, but we don't need to fucking worry about that. All right. That shit will get itself sorted out as you get into it, as you get the ball rolling. Okay. Again, and then if you're a lower weight person, right, let's call it 185. So you're going to be losing 1.85 pounds per week. All right. That's the easiest way that I would say to go about trying to figure out how much weight I should be trying to lose per week. But you can play around with that. Some people, you're going to lose it more. You're going to lose more quicker at the start, obviously, because you're just getting started. Your body's going to adapt quickly. You're going to drop a shit ton of water. All right. But then it's going to slow down. All right. And then the same thing is going to happen if you go weight loss for a while, staying with that 1% rule, eating those calories for a while. Guess what? You're eventually going to stall out. You're going to stop losing weight. You're going to have to make some adjustments. But that's okay, because that's what the fuck I am here for. All right. You ask me, I tell you. Bid up, bank, boom. More. Talking, people have asked me counting calories, it's not about, well, it is about counting calories, but you don't need to freak out about counting calories like it's your fucking identity, You don't need to be like 132 on the goddamn dot. Chill out. For the first, I would say, it's like 6 months of you starting to count calories, starting to get into this, I think it would be appropriate to really get down to the nitty gritty, make sure you understand what every single food is. Because a lot of people just don't even understand that a fucking tablespoon or how much of ketchup is 100 calories. And it's like, that's not a whole lot, And once you start to open your eyes to those things, you'll be able to see it. And that's going to help you make those food eating decisions 10 times easier, especially once you stop counting calories. I don't fucking count calories anymore. There ain't no chance I count calories anymore. I just did the groundwork, all right, when I was getting down to my goal weight, cutting out that fat, so I could understand like what is what, right? And I can understand what foods I can eat a big volume of and get the same amount of calories as eating, candy bar or something fucking processed that we don't eat, right? You eat it, it's fine, so do I. We're human. That's what of us. On that note, stay away from ultra processed foods. All right, these things have been designed to be highly palatable, fucking addictive, dopamine. All right, TikTok, it is what it is. IG, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We all crave it. We all need it, especially in today's system, today's world. You're so primed to have that hit of dopamine every, 30 minutes, probably somewhere around there. Ask Huberman, he'll probably tell you. But we're so primed for that all these companies, guess what they're trying to do? They're trying to make money. How are they going to do that? They're going to get you to eat more of their food more often. What are they going to do? They're going to fucking pump it full of chemicals, pump it full of ultra processed, amazingly flavorful, tasty things. And that is going to cause you to gain weight. Not 100% of the time, but if you are not paying attention, it is going to be damn hard to be losing weight while eating like that. All right. How do we get around that? Simple. Stop eating that shit. At least stop eating it at least 75% of the time is what I start to tell people. For me, I try to go around 85 to 90% of the time. I'm just cutting that shit. All right. It doesn't make me feel good. It feels gross. I don't like it at all. But for somebody that's just getting into it, you're going to have to take a little grace period to get through this and understand how, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that was fucking finished. Other foods that we can eat instead of these ultra processed foods. All right. Personally, I am a lover of single ingredient foods. And you go down the list, all right, as long as that ingredient's not sugar or a fucking like red 40, go for it. Fucking beef, butter, milk, vegetable, turnip, kiwi. Shout out all yo kiwi lovers, my Zealanders. Boop, boop. Cut that shit out. The other important part of this to think about is you don't want to just jump on a diet and not have a longer term plan, right? Because you're not just trying to lose weight for 6 months, right? You don't want to lose weight, put a lot of fucking effort and work in, and then 6 months after you were down to your goal weight, you're back where you were because you just went back to your old habits. It's important to really, really understand the ability that you have to stick to a diet, okay? Because guess what? Eating 1,500 calories ain't gonna cut it for an extended period of time, especially if you want to lift weights, especially if you want to go outside and hang out with your friends and actually have energy to do stuff with other people rather than barely eating, getting a workout in, and then just fucking going comatose on the couch all day because you literally can't move because you're so tired and basically malnourished. All right. I've done it. I've been there. I know what it feels like. It fucking blows. Don't do it. All right. We can get there way easier. All right. 10 times easier. Eating all the foods, not all the foods you want, but think about a breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Eggs, hash browns, fucking cheese, bacon, if you want, beef. We could maybe figure out a way to do a pancake. It's doable, right? But we just don't want to be just stuffing our faces full of fake bullshit. All right? You are what you eat. It is important that you eat like you want to be. All right? If you want to be fucking goddamn Hasselhoff over there, you got to eat like fucking Hasselhoff. That's the way she goes.